Hey, Murder. How are you? I feel like you should come on with me. I know you wouldn't, but I do feel like you should. I was looking for a charger. I packed up my chargers so when I go home. I have to leave here soon. Hi, Caroline. It's getting bad along the Florida Alabama line. FHP, which is our highway patrol, is fixing. Yes, I said fixing like I'm from here. Fixing to shut it all down. So it's going to be rich real quick. Let me show you a video. So if you don't know me, I'm Patty Wilson, and I just talk without really saying too much, honestly. Let me show you this video. This is insane to me. Absolutely insane. So this video comes from Living Tallahassee, which is the group I talk about. Anyway, this Mr. Ainsworth, I don't know him, but he shared, here's a quick view of the traffic camera on Interstate 10 at the Alabama. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but to me, this is absolutely insane. Like, I have never seen anything like this. I gotta make this bigger. FHP is standing by to shut it down. Look at them right here. So it shows 11 o'clock, which is really 12 o'clock our time. Absolutely insane. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I don't even have words. I just looked outside. Let's see if there's any more. No. I just looked outside and it's still sunny here with a little bit of cloud. Snow day. Jesus. Well, I'm fine with it. Like, I know how to drive in snow, but I would not drive in snow knowing that the majority of these people in Tallahassee, what is up? It's like a filter on my face. Have lived here for so long and rarely go beyond North Georgia. I had to check. I didn't want a filter on my face. So beyond North Georgia, that, yeah, this is not unnecessary for these people to get on the road. So hello. Hi, Susan. How are you? Are you ready to go? Hi, Creative. How are you? Michael, hi. Hey, Tater. Shade. What kind of weather? Snow and ice in Tallahassee, Florida. They said it's only happened 3 times in the last like 30 years or something. 89, 18, and another time. I missed it this morning. 11 degrees in Ohio. I don't know what the weather is here. Weather is 45. You know what's so lush about this? Humidity is 35. That's why it's so cold. That's why it feels so cold. Hey, Jean, crime junkie. Hi, Arlene. Kaza T, how are you? Bet it's cold on that river you live on. It's cold over there. Whoa, I'll be going to get a grocery order when I get off. Then we're staying home. Good for you, AJ. Thank you. I gave myself the perm. I don't know if Tater's going to come on or not, but I gave myself a perm. You can see my face. I don't have a lot of makeup on. Hold on once. I got to message this gentleman. Hey, Shannon, I'm on YouTube. Can I call you back? Okay. He's a friend of ours. So I gave it to myself on Saturday. It didn't turn out too bad. It's a little looser in the back than I would have liked, but I mean, I did this myself. I mean, you get what you get. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for sure. You learn to drive in the snow. So did I. I didn't get my license till I was almost 18 because I was going to pay for driving school for myself because I didn't want my father to teach me, as you can imagine. So, like most of our fathers taught us, when you're over the age of 20, I would say 35, And I learned to drive in a 9-passenger station wagon, rear wheel drive. My dad would put this metal in the back of the station wagon to weight it down. Hey, Margaret, I called into work. Dangerous to drive 2 hours on country roads in the bitter, bitter cold. Good for you. I was a nurse in Pennsylvania. You couldn't really call in because, ugh. Hi, I'm from Valdosta. Hey, Tater. You could count on one hand the times we had snow. I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but I gave that perm to myself. Christmas morning, Susan says we had snow in Tallahassee. Oh, Lord have mercy. My perm is beautiful. Thank you. So when I took the rods out, I messed up. Like, I just don't retain like I used to. So I was like, started to put I started to rinse it and thought, no, I'm supposed to put neutralizer on it and reread it. Because you can't have your glasses on while you're giving yourself a perm. Anyway, it turned out okay. But I thought it was going to be super frizzy and it wasn't. So worst come to worst, I would have just gone and got a massive haircut. Thanks, D love of God. You knew I could do it. Well, it's super loose in the back. I mean, when I looked in the mirror today, like there was a clear part definition, but there's just so much hair I have right now. Thank you, Susan. You're very kind, because it's quite the frizz, but it'll be fine. Got the fire. I don't have a fireplace. And even if I did, I wouldn't light it because I'm petrified of fire. So I don't have one. But I do have heated seats in my truck. It is freezing in this office, which is why I have my husband's Boston jacket on. He loves Boston. And it's warm. And it's loose enough. It's a 3XL. It's loose enough I could put my hands in the sleeves. Which is what I'm doing. I'm sitting there like this. You were 18 when you got your license. I hope everyone's going to be wrapped up safe and not get on the damn road. Your driver's test kept getting postponed in West Virginia when you happened the drifts were too high to parallel park. Yeah, we used to have to parallel park. I don't think they make them do it here in Florida anymore. I'm a really good parallel parker. But I lived in Philly. You know, city parking, it just forces you to be good at it. It's all the angles. Hey, Jeannie. First time listening while in the car. Good for you. Welcome. Your news too dangerous. Taking care of myself today. Well, good for you. So when you call in sick, this was my problem with nursing and nursing administration. Did they make you feel huge guilt for not coming in, Margaret? I love Patty's flight obsession. Well, I do. I go on to Florida's great because we have 511, which is let me see if I can pull it up. 511 is road hazards in Florida. And that's where that guy got the video, is the hazards. Let's see. So we are lucky. Let's see it. There's Mobile. Where's it coming? Where's Pensacola? I'm horrible. There's Pensacola. Oh, yeah. It's just blurry, which means it's not good weather to be driving in. I love driving long distance, but I know better than get on the road with these people right now. Oh, thanks, Anya. It is snowing. Is it snowing there? Not yet. We're supposed to get it, I think, around 4. I think around 4. It's supposed to start raining soon, and that's when. This says the snow will last 14. I'm sorry, it's so funny to me. This is like what I said, my house got hit by a tornado and I couldn't stop laughing. It's supposed to start around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Hi, Claudia. How are you? Calgary is -1 Celsius. So can I tell you a funny? Speaking of the metric system, I use Temu. I love it. I like feeling like I'm a billionaire when I'm broke, right? I love it. So I ordered a scale on Temu. It only comes in kilograms, so I feel super skinny. It's so funny to me. I was cracking myself up yesterday, and it's completely inaccurate. It's like, even on kilograms, it's inaccurate. So sad. No snow. Temperature is 3. Oh my God. Why does everyone give you notifications? God almighty. Real feel is 41. It's 45 right now. But it's supposed to be really cold in a minute. The ice is only supposed to last an hour. Well, praise the Lord. It's just that our trees can't take ice here. They're not oak, like that kind of oak. We'll see. It's a mess. Where's Michelle? What'd she say? Of course, your boss said to find someone else to take the shift. I know, it's consistent. Like anyone else would go out and miss. Guess you'll have to work today. I don't miss it. Not a word of it. Mm-mm. And I lived on a huge hill. And you just couldn't get down the hill to go to work. And they would just... And then they would hold you over because other people wouldn't get to work. It was a mess. I just don't miss it. I'm so glad I don't have to deal with it. I tried to call Scott, but he hasn't. I don't know what he's doing. He better watch it. And a friend of mine's driving home from Tennessee. It's a mess. I know. I got a text message. I don't know which time she sent it, but I guess I was asleep. From Bling is the New Black, and said, what did she write? She thought she was funny. It was really the cutest "your team sucks" text message I think I've ever had. It said, sorry we kicked your ass. And you did. You're in your PJs and my Bailey's in the coffee. Well, it's too soon for Bailey's here. It's only, 1:45. You're hoping your teeth cleaning gets canceled. Good for you. That's funny. Hi, Moonchild. I wonder what's the weather in what's the weather in Miami right now? Can't even imagine. It says on the weather alert, frostbite and hypothermia. I'm going to screenshot this because I don't think I've ever seen that in relationship to Florida in my living here. It says to be aware of frostbite and hypothermia. Yeah, I got to go home and wrap our pipes. I took care of other people's pipes yesterday. That's what he said. But I didn't take care of my own. Crazy. So crazy. You're 5 minutes north of Illinois. Oh, that's cold. I was in when I was in the Air Force tech school. I was learning how to work on C-130s, the airplane. And we were in a little town outside of Champaign called Rantoul, Rantoul. And it was so cold. And the Air Force, they have weird rules, right? So you could march up to 50 below, but you couldn't march outdoors, like march from one building to another 50 below or less. You could only march up to 50. And then, like, we would have food in we had dorm rooms, which were nice. I was Air Force. And it was so cold. The ice was growing on the windowsills. And we would keep food, like fresh food, on the windowsills. It was so cold. And I don't like thermal pants. I don't like any of that. I don't like the layers. I don't like it. So I never wore thermals. I just marched. It was so cold. It's so flat. I don't know. I mean, Rantoul was a cute town. It's where I got my first tattoo, but I couldn't live there. Way too cold for me. Hey, Shelly, how are you? It was stinking hot in Australia. So crazy, right, Kelly? So crazy. You're from Ohio and don't miss shoveling all that snow and cleaning it off. No, yeah, no. And having rust on your vehicles. It's rainy and cold here in Palm Beach County. You're sitting under a heat blanket in Palm Beach. So crazy. Palm Beach is 70, which to me is perfect weather. Well, unfortunately, it says the Santa Ana winds in California are a significant threat. 30 in Dallas. Yeah, I can't believe how cold Dallas gets. Like, Bling is the New Black has snow, like feet of snow. It's only 44 in St. Augustine. So crazy. I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I'm like seriously freezing. So cold. Whoop a doop boop. So what else is going on with everybody? Is everyone else good? They just put that Chen guy who stabbed his girlfriend 60 times and then put her in a suitcase. And he said it was self-defense. They just got him. I wish he'd get the death penalty, but he won't. Tater, I'm working this afternoon and evening, then I'm going to be off. Woohoo! Good for you. Man, back in the day when I was younger, I'd just drink. I would just drink, Tater. Is Allison going to be on Grey Hughes? Murder. Is Allison going to be on Grey Hughes too? You love a good snowstorm, but only if we can be at home, right? I just got Roscoe, my Maltese. The groomer came yesterday and trimmed him up and gave him a bath, and now he's going to go out in the wet snow, and he looks so pretty. You stayed up to watch tennis. Now it's nearly 5 a.m. here. Wow. Time is it here? 1 o'clock. And it's hot. You have wallpapering to do? Okay, I have a question, Tater. How do you keep that wallpaper straight when you hang it? Every time I would hang wallpaper, it would lay crooked. I just have never been able to get the art of wallpaper straight when you hang it. I just don't know how to do it. I would love to know how you do it. I am super excited. I know everyone feels differently about Donald Trump, but there are some very cool things that I'm super duper. Hold on one second. I had to order real estate signs, but anyway, so the federal government, it's hard to believe they can control gas stoves. I just, as a libertarian, I just can't get my mind around it. But the last administration wanted to make gas stoves basically illegal. And they've already done that in places like New York City, where if you're a cook, I'm not, you want a gas stove. If available, you want one. And especially times like this where we get a little bit of ice or we have horrible drainage here and horrible utilities, even though they're award winning. The power goes out. Well, if you have a gas stove, you can still cook. If you have gas water heater, you can still produce. Not with electric. Anyway, so some of these people in their heads say that gas, these little bitty burners, we're destroying our climate. Little bitty burner. And then they came out with a round burner. I think it was the rule was the round burner was better than the square burner. Are you freaking kidding me? Even though it was round at the base. Like the base where the gas shoots out is always round. But the actual plaque on top was square and people believe it. So anyway, that's gone. Gone. Incandescent lights are coming back. Very, very, very happy. What else was going to happen with house? I was like, oh, let's make houses great again. There was that. What else was it? It was so much yesterday, I forgot. Oh, oil. We're going to, I know people in Europe aren't always happy that we have oil and sell oil and use oil, but oil makes just about everything. Where else? Oh, our dishwashers. Praise the Lord. Same thing. They're adding, Trump signed an executive order forcing California, it's not even funny, but it's so comical, forcing water into the county instead of into the ocean of Los Angeles County. Absolutely comical that had to be in writing. But dishwashers, gas stoves, light bulbs, amazing. Just those things. I mean, it's the cost. So if you're buying a dishwasher right now, that a high-end dishwasher is $500 or $600, maybe up to $1,000, depending on how quiet you want it to be. The quieter, the more expensive. But all those additional regulations that just add nonsense to it. You can't tell me one little dishwasher, 32 inches wide, is affecting the climate. It's just not. If it was, we live in liberal capital of Florida. We would be able to control this ice and snow coming here. It's crazy. It is. It is. I'm not saying it's not. I know you guys think he's a douche, and you can. I don't care. I'm a libertarian. I just think people should be able to buy a gas stove for their home so that they could cook. When you're relying on electric, which here in Tallahassee and Leon County, the county or the city owns the utilities in the city limits, which to me has its own problems, right? It's run by gas. They create electricity because it's gas converted to electricity. They don't tell people that. It's all natural gas. We have more natural gas in this country than we have anything. So, but they don't tell people that because they don't want them to get upset that they're using gas. Our buses are now electric, but they're using their own gas to make the electricity to run the bus. It's still gas. It's gas. If you were wallpapering on your own, use a broom to hold it in place like a wooden apprentice. I don't understand. You put a broom to hold it in place. I don't understand. You worry about the homeless cats and animals. Refilled the straw in your shelter in the front behind my shrub. Lots of snow this weekend. Go Bills. I know. It's going to be a mess. You guys have to play the Chiefs. You better be prepared. Talk about a scam. They don't let that Mahomes get, I don't even know how to say it, but get touched at all. So I hope the Bills win. Everyone hopes the Bills win. We're all sick of the Chiefs. It works for the ceiling too. I don't understand. Huge gas generators are used to create the electricity at start charging stations. I know. True story. Well, good thing you don't have to have him as a president, Kelly. We beat Kansas City already, Patty, but the damn refs. That's what I'm saying. They're going, I mean, you can't go to Mahomes and not get a call. It's awful. We're lucky we have both in our house. Saved our lives during the freeze out. We turned the oven on for about 20 minutes and then shut it off. Keep us warm for a good 3 hours. Good for you. I've had to turn heat on in my house, which I don't like electric heat. It dries out my, so vain, right? It dries out my skin. It's horrible. I mean, it feels horrible. It feels like you're under a blow dryer. But I have to because the pipes, you have to put it on. Speaking of which, I got to remember duct tape. Just a second. I had to remember to take some duct tape home to wrap my own faucets. I'm almost out. She's allowed. Hey, Michelle, she's allowed to think her opinion. She's allowed. In this room, in this little channel, people are allowed to say what they like without being made fun of. Okay? Thanks. I don't like it. Everyone, I mean, if we were all the same, trust, it'd be a hella boring. Either a hella chaos or a hella boring. So that's why I really enjoy everyone's opinion. So if we can all keep it respectful, I have a rule about not blocking people, but I will hide your comment. We all have the right to love who we want and hate who we want and vote for who we want. Yep. It would be hella boring. You don't have to like Biden or Kamala. I certainly didn't. I voted for a builder. Can we all understand the dude loves construction? I'm a real estate agent. We vote for who we connect with. But other countries, they vote for who they want, Sometimes I wish we had a prime minister instead of a president because then you could get rid of them better. but we don't. It's not all the same. Thank God. I mean, what would I learn if everything was the same? Patty, are you going to watch My Father's Alibi on Gray Hughes and on Roberta Glass today? She has a big day today and tomorrow. My goal is, but I really have to get ready for this weather. So I'll either watch it live. I always watch Gray Hughes. I like to watch him late at night after my husband goes to bed because he doesn't understand my love of Gray Hughes. That's another thing. Not everyone likes Gray Hughes. I love Gray Hughes. So it's like that. Like I'm obviously Allison has her mission right now, but to be on Gray Hughes, like I would like to talk to Gray Hughes, but I don't want him shitting on me. Does that make sense? I mean, nobody wants to be completely shit on, and he's really good at it. It would be extremely boring if we all agreed. I heard Elon and Trump are going to fix Europe first, start by working with a German. How could that ever go wrong? I'm just glad TikTok is back. There's a lot of people I know who make TikToks and make really good money doing it. My assistant, Erica. I mean, she does these coupon videos on TikTok. And she already, I mean, in weeks, because she's beautiful. I mean, she really is a pretty girl. And she got monetized like in no time. I hope that I had a little bit to do with it, coaching her. But, like, I don't want her to lose her side gig. So I'm glad that got saved, even for a little bit of time. I do. But no one has to agree with everyone. But I really do ask that if you disagree, you be respectful. I'm afraid to be a Gray Hughes chat. I don't. I pay. I'm a subscriber, and I do pay as a member. I don't chat. I think I have pretty large balls, and he would. No. I do like him. I think he's so technically accurate that I just appreciate his brain. If that makes sense. But I don't want him to shit on me. And he's so nice to Allison. And she's been on before, My Father's Alibi. And he's really like almost gentle with her, that you can imagine how he is in real life. And I appreciate that. Oh yeah. I mean, he's hardcore. Like, he is no joke. He is not short on words. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I ordered these signs and I don't think I did a good job. Hold on. His animations, I almost said animations. His animations are phenomenal. I will, Doris. I didn't have time today, but I do understand that. I can't take it. I can't take it. So it's nonsense for me. I'm not gonna watch it. Am I super busy? Yes. I was completely underprepared for, it's like January 1st, boom. I mean, I've got appraisal orders. I've had 4 listing appointments this week, which is the appointment that you make with a seller. It's like a hiring appointment. It's like going for a job interview. I had 4 of those this week. We had 2 closings last week. We have 2 next week. I had 3 closings last week, 2 next week. Just normal end of the year stuff. I still have to finish all my taxes. You don't know about Gray Hughes? He's good. You tried to join him, but it doesn't take Apple Pay. I don't know about that. I don't know. I I don't know how I paid. Do I hook up my PayPal? Is that what I did? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. My brother in Pensacola was ready to hunker down when you talked to him on Sunday. Gray Hughes investigates. Thank you, Gladys. I would hate all the paperwork. It's not that bad. Hold on, let me get his link. The paperwork isn't bad. I'm the broker. So I have more paperwork than the other agents. I have things I need to, make sure get done appropriately. For the state. But not everyone has that. I just have it. And I enjoy it probably wouldn't look like my personality, but I enjoy the paperwork because I enjoy the control. If that makes sense. Like, I want to know that the paperwork is accurate. So I do the paperwork. Patty, what if the reading is Brandon said when he is illegally? I can't even imagine. It doesn't even matter. Like, I know what you're saying about the Karen Reed thing and stuff, but if I worked for a company, if someone worked for me, let's put it this way. We're talking about me and my control. If one of my agents worked for me and did that Nathan Reed video with my logo, which is up on the wall over here, in the video, I would lose my ever-loving shit on him. Absolutely lose my ever-loving shit. There isn't... I would have to take a deep breath outside in 30-degree weather so I didn't expose him to my rage. That's how upset it absolutely is. So irresponsible and selfish, but he is a selfish dick. So what else can you expect? I mean, they live a life of, and I don't mean about her guilt or innocence. I'm not talking about any of that. I am talking about how the Reeds choose to live right now, which is unlike I think most of us have ever seen a family or a woman that is accused of guilt and literally taking on innocent people that have nothing to do with it, that don't even live in your state. That I've never seen anything like it. But I can tell you, if any of our 10 agents had my logo on a video like that, like let's pretend Erica did. Erica we would change the locks. It wouldn't even be a question. She would come to a door she could not open. I can't. Nathan, he has been disciplined once already for using the office for fundraising. I can't even imagine. He took like a plea. He looked like a no contender. He took like a no contest plea is what it looks like. I don't allow, so I showed you all Living Tallahassee, which is my page that had the weather on it earlier if you started at the beginning. And we don't allow fundraising on there. I am not going to create a group of 74,000 people and allow anyone else to fundraise off these people. We all get the asks. We get asked constantly for money. You're not going to a group I created to ask for money. I don't care what your situation is. Because if I do it for one, I have to do it for everyone. So if you used my office to fundraise for your sister or anyone, it wouldn't matter who it was. I don't care if it's a Girl Scouts. the locks would be changed and you would have no place to work. Not for me. I just can't. So I'm not. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. I don't know what you can't even imagine what he thinks. He just thinks he's going to do whatever he wants. And he tried to, in my opinion, create it so you can't really see anything. But that's not how it is. You can see. You can see, to me. So, I mean, the guy can do what he wants. It's his life, because, you know, that's what I think. But come on. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but just don't come working for me is all I got. I can't. Don't fundraise off my name. I remember, I don't know if it was my dad, someone employee did that to him, you know, and he was a vice president of the company. He didn't own the company. It just did not go well. Mm-mm. What if you don't agree with it? You know, it doesn't even matter the topic. What if it was like some vegan restaurant and this dude's a carnivore asking for money to go buy a side of beef? Like, it's the same idea. Your first car was a 65 Ford Galaxy? Oh my God, Tater, that's cool. Are they new flowers? Behind me? Kelly, is that what you mean? The flowers behind me are my Temu peonies. Mm-hmm. I need more. I need to get some more and make it fuller. Hi, Bling. Bling won last night. You failed your first test, and where did they have you in Louisville? Where did they have you do your driving test? Yeah, those are my Temu flowers. I don't even know what a Skoda is. What's a Skoda? Well, now it looks like a nice car. Oh, those are so cute. Oh my God. That was your first car? Oh my God. I always wondered what they were called. Was it like this vintage version? Oh my God. This is, oh my God. I love cars, so that's why I'm like super excited. Was this the version? Vintage would be one word for it. Oh my God. I'm too fat and tall to be in a car like that. That's the one? This is it? Oh my God. I don't care about bikes. Oh my God. What year is that? You had a vinyl hood or a vinyl roof. Let's see. It's Czechoslovakian. Oh man, there's so many World War II movies with those. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh, I knew no one wants that. That looks like a Pinto. That looks like an old Datsun. That is crazy land. I even love the yellow, and I don't like yellow cars. Oh my God. It's crazy. They used them for rally back in the day. So you had yours with a vinyl roof. Why was it so slow? Because it's European? Oh, I see. The tops were vinyl. Just like a section of it. Oh my God. See, this is the only time in my life I wish I was a smaller person, height-wise, is to get... Oh, here it is. There's an old model of one. It's a coupe. Oh my God. Is to be able to fit in a smaller car. Comfortably. I mean, first of all, it'd be a lot cheaper. Oh my goodness, this is it. It's beautiful. Oh, you can't even buy them here. It was in 1974, maybe? It's like the old Volvos and the old Saabs. We have snow tires to put on the vehicle every fall. If you're going through Alberta, through the mountains, sometimes they'll make you put on chains. I know people had chains in Pennsylvania, but my parents never put them on. Engines in them were naff. I'm assuming that means they weren't good. Is that a word I need to adopt? Lacking in style or good taste. Vulgar. It says, go away. She told the press photographers to naff off in the dictionary. That's what that means. Sandbags in the back of your truck bed gives extra traction. Thank God I have four-wheel drive. You can see the VW camper style and everything back then. I know, I love the old VW camper. They're trying to make one now, and it's just not the same. It just isn't. You better get some sleep, Kelly. Good night. Have a good night, Kelly. Thanks for joining us. You give my chickens dried mealworms and cracked corn. We call it chicken crack, used for treats. I have some sandbags. I just had, don't even, the tarp on my roof. I had my lawn guy take it off to find out if it's going to leak or not. And I have sandbags from that I should put in the back of my truck when I get home. I got to go home in a minute. I think Baton Rouge is getting hammered right now. Are they? I got to go look. Now you're all going to know I don't know my maps. Louisiana. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, dude. I-10A, it's just not a nice road. So it's boring all the time. There's Baton Rouge. Does it show it? Oh, there it is. Right in there. My dad's favorite little car was the Corvair. He was so mad at NATO. I know. Is he still alive, Ralph Nader? Is he still alive? He is 90 years old. He's a Pisces. Go figure. No, he's not. He's the next one. Yeah, he is. He's a Pisces. March 27th. Can I tell you the name of the earphones again? I left them at home. Hold on. They sent me a video. They sent me an email today. Let me see what it is. Let me. Yeah. I'm going to put a little. I'm going to put the link in. Here's the link to those earbuds. I mean, they're inexpensive and they are definitely comfortable. I use them at home. Unsafe at any speed. Don't you remember Pintos? Like, Pintos were so cute, but they would blow up. We are rebels. Your parents had 2 Corvairs. Nice. The prices those vintage VWs go for. I worked with the nurse when I was at Tallahassee Memorial who owned the VW that Ted Bundy stole. They, of course, never got it back. Today is a good day to freeze one asses. I'm so cold. I'm sitting here in my Boston Red Sox jacket. It's not mine. It's my husband's. My sister gave it to him, and I'm trying to stay warm. You were stationed in Omaha. Winters were brutal. Oh, thank you, Arlene. You know, I gave myself a perm. It's just this piece right here. See how it's separating right here? I got to figure that out. And he ruined Dole's life. Oh, Al Gore is like, Al Gore came out of the woodwork yesterday on Twitter, X, and was like, Trump is horrid. You know what? People deserve gas stoves. If you want a gas stove, you should be able to buy a gas stove. Crazy eyes now. Gets me so pissed. Snow pants. It reminds me of the Christmas Story when people dress like that. I am due to get snow today in... What is the weather? It's changing like literally by the minute. On AccuWeather, it's 4 o'clock. So I got to go home and wrap my spigots. I know it was. I had a blast yesterday. I had a blast, even though my team didn't win, you know, bless it, Notre Dame. But how stupid of the college CFP or whatever it is for college football, the national championship, to be played on the day of an inauguration. I mean, there was no hype to that game at all. We are supposed to get... what's it say total? We got a weather. I don't know who to. I mean, can you really trust a meteorologist? But there are blizzard warnings right now. Is that just weather.com's hype? See, that's what I mean. You just can't really trust them. Several lives lost. You know what? Stay off the road. I mean, that's what I don't get. Like, if you stay off the road and don't go under a tree that has ice on it, okay, people, you'll be okay. But no, that's not what everyone's doing. So it's already dropped a couple degrees since I've been on with you. I don't see, like, the... How much snow is expected? Today, the emergency people for Leon County, which is where Tallahassee is located, said it's going to be more of a snow event than ice. They don't know. 1 to 2 inches. Oh, here the Democrat, our newspaper, Gannett, that they're owned by Gannett, says 2 to 3 inches. Everything is closing down. Schools will be out. Courthouses are closed. It's all closing down. Doctors and nurses and cops have to go out. Like I was saying earlier, when I worked as a nurse, they would just hold you over. So they would tell you if you're coming into work. Now, these people aren't experienced at this. It's going to be a shame. You bring a bag because you will likely be held over. No, it's only happened 3 times in 30 years, I think, if Susan's still on here. New Orleans is covered in snow. I didn't see that on my 511. What's Houston like? They keep saying Houston's going to have a... Houston's going to have a blizzard. It's just so hard to believe. I guess unless you see it. Trying to get... No live camera there. Interesting. I can't get the... Alachua. I don't see anything on the cameras on I-10. Oh, I lie. This is Escambia, which is where, oh my, which is where Pensacola is. Connor Croft. I don't know who that is. Did anyone figure out what time Allison's going to be on? Oh, he's a storm chaser. Did anyone tell me, Murder, are you still on? Oh, he's outside. Oh my gosh. I won't show this sound so I don't get some copyright BS, but she's going to be on at 2, my time, Eastern time. Oh my gosh. I know the only person who got wealthy of this is Al Gore and whoever else is buying into it. 2 p.m. Okay. I'll make sure I'm off by then. Oh my gosh. Mesmerizing. Look at this. This is Pensacola. This is by the airport. Oh my wasted Lord. Look at that. I could watch this all day. Oh. I know. I have so many things on. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I do. For whatever reason, the webcam just shut down again. And it's new. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why this brand new webcam just literally turned off. Like the lights went off on it, the whole thing. It's literally brand new. I don't know. Hold on. The only way I can learn this stuff is when I'm on with you, so I apologize. Dude, this equipment is ice cold. Oh my God. I'm going to have to take it all home, I think. Because I'm not going to leave the equipment here. I'm going to have to take it all home. We can figure out what happened. I noted down the time. Okay, thank you. It's on my device manager. Hold on. Webcam. I'll have to do it when I get off because it says to take it off of the device manager. I know it's because I had too much shit open. It's so interesting to me how this stuff gets like bogged down. Which is why I'm taking it in school. I mean, let's face it. It's the exact reason I'm taking it in school. Yeah. It's not connecting. I find it hard to believe it's fried already, but it could be. I have another one. So I bought this little one that Murder by Maestro recommended. No offense, but the lighting on that one is absolutely horrific. I gotta spend my time on that one. My father's Alibi is looking forward to you with Guy Hughes today. Hi, Patty. Hi, Judy. January is the longest month. I think this month has flown by. It is -4 in Vermont. I never called out of work when I was a nurse. Let me see if it'll let me. Share the screen. Can you see the screen? You just can't see me, but you can you see the screen? Can you see what I just shared? I got to close this stuff down before I do something like that again. You can see the Sunday chat. That's hilarious. Okay. That I have to look at. So here's what we are looking at, which I still cannot believe that it is like this. So this was the video I was showing. But I shut everything else down so you could see it. I honestly could sit there and watch it all day. What does ASMR mean that people do? Like, it's a sound thing? What does that mean? It's anxiety or something? Autonomous sensory meridian response. That's me right here. Like, you guys weren't wrong. I could watch people wreck all day. These cars are going so fast, too. Oh my God. Tallahassee is not ready for this. You're just not. I know. I'm not going to restart my computer when I go. So I'm going to leave in a minute so you guys can go listen to Allison on Gray Hughes. And so I can listen to Allison on Gray Hughes. But this is just crazy. This is just absolutely crazy to me. Okay, so Escambia, what's next? Bay County? So Bay County is fine so far. Gulf County is, oh, that's not live. This is crazy. You're putting on makeup. Oh, Allison, you're going to do just fine today. He's so nice to you. Oh, good, YB. Yay. I'm so glad you enjoy them. I think they're so soft. I'm going to use them when I get home. I brought I have two laptops. Don't judge me. A Mac and then a standard Windows laptop. So I'm going to take that home, and that has a built-in camera on it. So I'll probably try to go live when I see snow. I ordered my son. Oh, nice for you, YB. I'm going to let them know that because I think they sent me things like that's why I don't. Why I don't post videos and upload is because I become obsessed with the video and it never turns out the way I think. Like if this happened on a video, you just shut it up, turn it off, start over. But when I record a video, it is really hard for me to finish the video and upload it. I really struggle with it. I know I shouldn't. I know I should be better than that, but I'm not. I get so, and I'm not even making fun of her right now, but that Katie Koo lady, who's now Katie Kuhu, like she finishes a video, she uploads it, she turns it on. I'm like, fair, admirable. I can't do that. Patty, if you take that camera, we should be able to get that looking great. It's a top quality one, but sensitive to lighting. It is. This is a little tiny, what is it even called? I forget what it's called, dude. Ozbot. It's called, let me show you how tiny this thing is. I had to order, I don't have a USB to USB because it's a USB-C, and I don't think I have, not here in the office anyway, USB-C to USB. Let me show you how little tiny these things are. They're not that expensive, but if I had known that it was going to be so sensitive because I have, I'm going to get rid of this tab, because I have so much overhead light, I wouldn't. I mean, this thing isn't even, it's 2.5 inches wide. That's it. 2.5 inches wide. And when I put it on my head, it's blown out. But I have so much overhead light, I have to work on that. Pratty, write down your steps this way. You follow your own instruction. It will get easier. You know, figure out shortcuts. Thank you, Kathy. Your commute was 45 minutes and the trip was always frightening, but you do what you have to do. The radar, let me go look. Nothing yet. It's gray. My office faces north, and to the, I'm not good with direction, okay? To the west is cloudy, but to the east is clear. Wait, no, I was wrong. To the east is cloudy. See, I don't do this. But to the west is clear. Trying to text your daughter right now. It'll be worth getting that one set up. I'm going to. I don't think I have a cord for it. But I'm going to do it when I get home. And praise the Lord, I don't lose my mind over it. I think I might have. I need to take that home. So when you run an office, you need a lot of cords. Okay. It's so crazy how many cords, like, oh, I need to take that one home too. Like you need. I just bought my grandchildren cords today because I ordered them new phones. So right now I have AT&T and they had 13s, Apple 13s. And when I went, my daughter's like, she's going to get them 16s. I'm like, well, I already paid for these. Just, it's free. You turn in the 13 and the 16 was free right now if you have AT&T. So just be aware if you're interested. Oh, look what I found. Oh, you won't be able to see it because they're on my webcam. But I have the sweet bracelets that Debbie Martin made me. Wonder if it fits my wrist now. So I wasn't wearing it. She made these real pretty beaded bracelets. And I didn't wear them because, you know, I was fatter than I am today. And I think it fits. So buying a Temu scale is not a smart move. Because I won't be able to put it on myself. I have no left hand dexterity. It fits. You can't see the tear going down my face. I have to tell her. It's been in my drawer because it didn't fit. It fits. There's a time and a place for yellow cars. You took your test at Bowman Field. Nice. Good for you. Good for you. Well, I'm going to go so everyone can change. I'm going to take a picture of this pretty bracelet that Debbie sent me that now fits my wrist. Can I tell you all how exciting that is for me? Do not buy a Temu scale. Don't. Be safe if you're in Florida. or anywhere else. Be safe, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Maybe later on tonight when we get snow, because I'm taking some equipment home, just not this crappy webcam. Take care, everybody. Have a great night. Go watch Allison. Bye-bye. Can't believe it.